Good morning. This is Lonnie Bowman with Growth Enterprises and Associates. Growth Enterprises and Associates is one of the companies that we have as part of our institute. It is the human development company that deal with the cause and the effects and the laws that govern human behavior. I want to share this recording with you that we made a part of our seminar series recently as a teaching slide. And the teaching of this particular slide we call the Egyptian mindset. The Egyptian mindset. Now let me explain to you the reasoning and the logic behind this teaching of the Egyptian mindset. Now let me set this up for you. In the Bible, the children of Israel, the Israelites, went into Egypt behind Joseph, and Joseph became the second in charge of Egypt. But after Joseph died, the children of Israel began to multiply, and the Pharaoh of at that time feared that the Egyptian people would eventually overtake them because they was growing in numbers rapidly, and they was put in hard labor for years. I think it was 400 some odd years before their prayer was answered through God to send them a deliverer, and the deliverer was Moses to deliver them from bondage, deliver them from poverty, deliver them from all of the negatives of life that they were suffering. And after Moses delivered them from Egypt, and God set them free and promised to them that they was going to a land that flows with milk and honey, houses that they did not build, businesses that they did not start, vineyards that they did not plant. That was the promise of God to them when he delivered them from Egypt. But here's what has happened. This is what happened. When they left Egypt and started to the promised land, they brought out of Egypt a mindset of slavery, which they had no other choice. They had been in slavery for 400 years, so that's all they knew was slavery. They conduct, they thought, they act as a slave because that's all they knew. And the key factor in this recording is that it was a mandate for them to begin to change their mindset from a Egyptian mindset to a promised land mindset. Now, let me explain that to you. A promised land mindset was a mindset that flows with milk and honey, that there was opportunity for them to grow and to become everything that God would have them to become. But because of the Egyptian mindset, it stopped them from becoming everything that God said that they were supposed to have and what they were supposed to become. And we see a parallel. We see a parallel today in our society with African American. We were set free from poverty, set free from despair. We are set free from slavery, but we still retain the mindset, and we refer to that as the Egyptian mindset. And so it is today that we have part of our people who realize that the change of one mind will reflect the condition of their lives, the condition of their livelihood. So we have to go back and look at the cause of the condition of our communities in 2019 and 2020 is basic the Egyptian mindset. The mindset of lack, the mindset of poverty, the mindset of hatred, the mindset of jealousy, the mindset of all of the negatives that came out of the slavery condition that goes way back, that has been passed on until our present generation living through what we call the Egyptian mindset and not living based on the promise of the promised land mindset, which is a change of consciousness and a change of belief. And this particular seminar revealed that the lack of knowledge on our part to change will continue to dictate the Egyptian condition that we see right here today. Our kids are not learning the way they should learn. The adults are not raising the kids the way they should have raised them. It's a lot of things on the negative side, and we look at the condition and we wonder why. The why is that we still retain some of the slavery conditions of thought that is passed on to our present environment. We refer to that as the Egyptian mindset. If you want to know further about this teaching of the Egyptian mindset, please give us a call. You can reach us at 229-446-1664. Again, my name is Lonnie Bowman with Lonnie Bowman Ministry, Growth Enterprises and Associates, and the Phoenix Group. I have a 3 Institute for Human Development and the pathway from the Egyptian mindset to the Promised Land mindset. Thank you.